Hello guys, and welcome to a new vlog, which can only mean one thing. There's a new adventure brewing. I haven't picked up the camera for a little while, so since we've been back from Brussels and Ghent that was in August, wasn't it? We are now the 29th of September, it's a Sunday, and today it is 20 days to the day before our pre-travel day. Now, if you have watched our TikToks and our Instagram account, or even our brand new website, moosesonthemove.co.uk, you may have noticed that we are going on a new epic adventure. Before I start doing that, I need to have a drink, because it's been a very busy couple of days. And I have been running around like mad. So I wanted to start actually this vlog yesterday because I wanted to do a get ready with me vlog, kind of a pack with me vlog, because I always get a lot of questions when we're doing a cruise. Basically, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a transatlantic cruise from Southampton in England to Fort Lauderdale in Florida. Transatlantic over 13 nights, and this will also be with Disney Cruise Line, just the same way we've done it last year. And I really wanted to take you guys on this journey with me a little bit, because I always get so many questions, and I think it would be really nice to address some of those. I'm just going to sit here and maybe answer a couple of questions, and then I don't know how this vlog is going to go. I'm just going to take you along with the way that I'm going to just start packing and doing things, and then we hope for the best. That's the plan. A lot of people ask me, so there's two questions I really want to answer first. So we have a Facebook page for our upcoming cruise, and on that page obviously you're going to get some repeat questions. I'm going to answer those repeat questions right now. First of all is, what are your absolute must-dos on this cruise? So what do you pack in principle? So I'm going to take you on that journey with me, but I just wanted to let you know that there's a really big difference between a cruise that starts from anywhere in the world, like Florida to the Bahamas, and which is like 4 or 5 days, or a transatlantic cruise from England to Florida. And especially when you're traveling in October. England in October is going to be autumn. Autumn in England means that on the whole you're going to be wet and cold. So you need to prepare yourself for that. So we get a lot of questions of, you know, what's the weather going to be like? What do we need to pack for that? And my answer is always, I don't have a crystal ball. I cannot tell you what the weather is going to be like. But in any case, in England, the weather is going to be damp and dreary and wet and cold. That's what it's going to be. Last year, we traveled from the 17th of September. The entire day in Southampton was rained out. Some people were lucky with a port arrival time, which was early enough before the deluge started. We arrived mid-deluge and we got soaked to the bone. We did not have any waterproofs with us. Same for New York when we arrived there. Absolute floods over there, and we only had Florida clothes with us. So think about that. When you come to England, you're going to be cold, especially in October. So at least take some waterproofs, at least take some layers, maybe a fleece jumper, something like that. If you know you're going to, you're kind of like a cold person just like me, don't not pack something warm. It's just not worth it. Pardon me. Now, when it comes to Vigo and Lisbon and the Azores, at the moment, this moment in time, the weather there is not too shabby. Vigo is still quite north of Spain. At the moment it's 18 degrees Celsius. It's not bad. It's a nice spring day. You might need something to you know, cover up your arms. It might be sometimes a little chilly. Depends also what kind of chilly person you are. In 18 degrees, I would be wearing a jumper, right? go to Lisbon. It is mid-20s. It is balmy weather. It's lovely. It'll get cold in the evening. So, you know, again, you can wear some nice autumn, some nice spring clothes. Not a problem at all. Ponta Delgada Azores goes up a little bit. Lookout Key, it's 30 degrees. So, essentials to pack when it comes to weather. You're gonna have weather. What kind of weather that's going to be? Pack for a little bit of everything, yeah? Our last transatlantic crossing was really nice weather. We got sunburned. So I would also suggest taking some sunscreen with you. I know from friends who did the eastbound transatlantic, they had really nice weather as well until they came to Europe. So again, they had to pack for a little bit of everything. I would suggest the same thing. So these are basically 2 questions and 1 answered. What's the weather going to be like and what you pack in accordance to that weather? I'm now going to show you a couple of things that I also pack, which is not clothes related. So the things that I think that are valuable on a cruise, doing it now for the 2nd time, and I've seen loads of vlogs and I've talked to loads of people. So the things that I value the most on a cruise, so what I would take. When you have, there will be people who say, oh, you're overpacking, but those people might have just done 4 to 5 day cruises. We are on a 2-week cruise, which is still remarkably different. You will need to do some laundry and stuff like that as well. So again, if you're doing a 4 or 5 day cruise to the Bahamas and come home, you know, don't overpack, don't take too much. We're going with 2 23 kilo suitcases plus 10 kilo carry-on. So we will be packed up to that because you need it. This is a transatlantic cruise. It's completely different than what I would say a regional cruise. So yeah, I'll take you to the other room because I've put loads and loads of stuff on the table and I will take you through it. The first thing I want to show you is this, you call it a power bank maybe, which is actually especially for cruises. So this is a power outlet which only has USB ports, and it is attached to a regular plug. So the plug's over here. Baloo is laying on his donuts at the moment. So the plug's over there. It plugs in, and then you've got all your USB ports right over here. And I've got a couple of cables hanging up here. So this is just regular USB ports, USB-C. I've got a cable for my iWatch. I have a cable for my iPhone as well, and I can put another 2 cables in there. So these are Disney proof or cruise proof. I know that there's one cruise line at the moment, and I have no idea which one it is. I think it might actually be Royal Caribbean, who has just banned these ones. So you can't use any kind of power strip anymore on their cruises. I'm not sure whether Disney will still allow it in the future, but for now, which is September 2024, they are allowed. What I then also have is this. This is a just run-of-the-mill regular power bank for, you know, charging your phone or charging whatever. So they've got also a couple of ports here, which is very, very, very handy. What I will do is I will put all the links of the things that I have on my website, my new website. So I've just mentioned this in a previous clip. A couple of weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, I set up the moosesonthemove.co.uk website, where I'll be blogging. So it's written word for those people who can't actually watch YouTube or videos. Just another, you know, means of communication really, and I can put any links of things that I buy on there. So it's moosesonthemove, one word, .co.uk. I'll also put the link in the description of this vlog as well. another thing that I've recently bought is this bag, and this might not look like much, but it's an absolute lifesaver. So this is basically my new cable bag, electronics bag basically. So it's got a really big pouch for all you need, so you can still see that I've got the European plugs in here. I've got batteries in here. It's not filled up at the moment because I'm packing, you see. So I'm literally taking you on the ride with me this time around. So let's open it. Let's do this. Come on. There we go. You can tell that I am really in the thick of it today. But that's, you know, keeping it nice and comfortable. So I've got my cables here, a couple of cables. So you know that you've just seen a couple of cables in the power strip that we got, which is cruise approved for the moment. I've got my SD cards in here. So I'm basically going to put everything in here that I need electronics wise. Here you can see how I use my my power strip. Because I'm vlogging, obviously I use a lot of batteries. And I've noticed this battery is quite flat. So I've got the cable and then this little battery charger thingy where I just put them in, and it works absolutely perfectly. I moved into next door, and that's because I've already put a couple of things on our dining room table. Can you see us correctly? There you go. I've put a couple of things on our dining room table of things that I pack for the cruise, and I also pack for America or Florida, because Florida can get really warm. Things that I think are really nice to have. Some are must-haves, some are just, you know, trinkets that I like to take, and I just want to walk you through them for a second. So yeah, let's do that. First of all, I've got neck fans. Again, I will put all the links on our website. These are amazing. So this is the first one that I got in 2022. You just put it around your neck like that, and you've got a little button. Where is it? This button here on the side, and then you just start it and you can feel the air coming up. This is actually something that I can, there you go, really recommend. This was the first generation, so it's kind of rigid. This is the second generation. They are bendable, so they don't just stand like here and the air goes that way. They also go this way, but you just have to be careful with your hair, obviously, so you know that it doesn't get stuck. The actual blades of the thingy are in here, so make sure that your hair doesn't get stuck in that. I think these are so handy for when you get into a hotter climate. Like I said, I'm a very cold kind of person. However, I can't stand the heat either. I just like mild weather. 25 degrees Celsius, that's my weather. And if it goes under that or over that, I get a bit grumpy. So yeah, these things are lifesavers, especially when you're in Florida when it's really, really, really hot. Right, the next thing that I want to show you is again some sort of a lifesaver, and I've put them in a little container. Now, what are these? They're all hanging together at the moment. These are basically magnet hooks. And as you might realize, on a cruise ship, everything is made out of metal. And basically these are hooks that, you know, with magnets on it. Why do we use these? For several reasons. I'll show you one reason in a minute. But I also use them for hanging up stuff that, you know, you don't necessarily have hooks for on a cruise. Which I think is absolutely amazing. So basically you can use it for extra storage, and I've just noticed that these things, they look, they have little screws, so you have to screw them on properly. So let's do that. So yeah, I use them for extra you know, hanging capacity. They're not the strongest, but they are enough for light things, which is fine. You will obviously have hooks on in your room. That's it, you know, but it's just for those little extras, maybe for your lounge flies, for example. And boy, do we have a lot of lounge flies. And with we, I mean myself. Am I taking a lot of lounge flies? Yes, but I use them as packing cubes. But I'll show you that later. So have we now screwed these little ones on properly? We have. Now I put them in these little containers because I like to be organized. And I like to have all my little ducks in a row. There you go. Talking about magnets. Something on the cruise that a lot of people do, especially on a Disney cruise. I don't know what it's like on other cruises, but this is specifically a Disney cruise kind of situation, is door magnets, door signs, which are obviously magnetic. So I had these made last year with our names on it. Obviously Minnie for me, Mickey for Henry. They've got little magnets on the back. Also, they come from Etsy, from a company called Thread and Live Design. I will put the link on my website. Sorry, my brain wasn't working right at that moment. So I've got these two we have from last year. Obviously, I had to buy some extras for this year. We got this one because even though we're not doing a Halloween on the High Seas cruise, we are traveling to Florida when it is Halloween on the night, so we do have to have a Mickey pumpkin. I can always very much recommend, when you have signs made, magnets made, personalize them. Try and personalize them. Why? I'm afraid to say, even on a Disney cruise, people take stuff, and when you personalize them, it's obviously a lot less attractive to take. Now I had this one personalized with our website obviously, and our YouTube account, and the date as well. Then we've got this one, which I absolutely love. We have another one from last year, but it had dates on there, and it's just basically just the same like this one with the dates and the personalization. So we can't use that one this year, but that's absolutely fine. And then we've got this one, obviously, Moose is on the Move Again. This one we can reuse next year. And then I thought, you know, we got the little magnets, you know, these magnets that I was just telling you about. Why don't we have some banners? And I don't know whether I want to hang up the banners on the outside or on the inside of our stateroom. But I thought it would be really fun to have some really lovely DCL banners, DCL as in Disney Cruise Line. And I found these, or again on Etsy, so you can find a lot of Disney stuff, and especially Disney Cruise Line stuff on Etsy, especially here in the UK as well. And I think they're absolutely amazing. Look at this. Again, personalized for, you know, anti-theft. And then look, they're so cute, and they have little hooks, so you can still hang them up with your magnets. And then I thought, well, you know, we can have the normal DCL one, but how are we going to dress up our door for Halloween? So I went back on Etsy yet again, and I found these ones. They're a little bit, you know, they're all a little bit stuck together at the moment, but you just have to space them out when you hang them up, basically. And they are amazing. So I'm really looking forward to hanging those up and to personalize the door a little bit for Halloween. We're going to do a little bit of a trick-or-treat in our stateroom as well. Still need to buy the candy for that. So yeah, got some other stuff. Oh yes, we got some pins. Now these are very special pins to me, and on a DCL cruise they do pin trading, but there's a really big, how can I say, there's a really big fake pin trading situation going on in the parks, but also on DCL. So I won't be pin trading my pins because I won't get proper Disney pins back because they will be fake ones. I got a couple for example, for Halloween. I've got the transatlantic one from last year, and then I've got the pins of the resorts that we've been staying at. So why do I not have them on a lanyard at the moment is for the sole reason is that I'm going to get a new lanyard from Disney this time, and this lanyard will be part of our Key to the World card, and it will be basically a silver lanyard, as in your Castaway Club member, silver. So I was a new traveler last year, and you don't get a Castaway, like a membership yet, but you get it from the second cruise. This is our second cruise, so we're getting a lanyard. The next thing that I really love taking to Florida, and I had some flu for my camera. So the next thing is my cup. Now, you guys will have, in all honesty, heard of Stanley Cup. This is quite the same. This is a Hydro Peak, and I bought this one in Disney Springs in the Ron John Surf Shop in Orlando. Now, here in England, these flasks are not used that much yet, so I've had a couple of weird looks when I would go to my local Starbucks, for example. But these things, can you see it? It's amazing. So you fill it up with ice and a drink, and for the whole day your drink's cold. So, and it works for hot drinks as well. So it's quite amazing. I can't do without it anymore. I'm not a water drinker, so I would fill it up with something else like lemonade, or you know, something tasty from Starbucks. But to keep your drinks cool, absolute lifesaver. And I got this little, this little pouch for it, and it is so amazing because obviously if you have to lug this around, and especially when it's full, it's actually quite heavy. So what I've been doing, and especially this summer, and I've used it loads over the summer when it was hot over here. Hang on, let's do it nice and proper. So you have this little pouch with a strap, put your phone in here, and you just hang the strap around you. It is an absolute lifesaver, and I have loved it over the summer. So especially for lookout points, and probably also in the Azores, I will be using this. Even though I'm not a water drinker, I will need to have my sugars, and I love them cold. Now, the next thing that I want to show you guys, pardon me, this, what is this, you might think? Well, this is a portable laundry basket. Obviously I'm not going to open it because it's still in its package, and I don't want it to pop open right yet and, you know, cause misery for my for my suitcase. But when you're traveling on the transatlantic for 30 nights, 14 days, you're going to need to do a wash, especially when it's like underwear or whatever. You will have to do a wash. This is a lifesaver because you don't need to go and scramble for a bag, or like a plastic bag or whatever. You just put this in your cupboard, and when you have dirty clothes, dirty underwear, you just pop it in there and you drag it to the laundry machine, dryer, whatever. Disney does have laundry machines on board. Once we're on board and we're doing a wash, I will show you how that works, right? So you have a good understanding of how we do these things. On the subject of laundry, magic sheets. You do not want to buy the stuff that Disney has because it's really expensive, first of all. Second of all, you don't want to have liquids in your bag, right? Well, you can have them in your big suitcase, I suspect, but I wouldn't do it because, you know, it can run out, and you just don't want all your clothes to be, you know, full of laundry detergent. Magic sheets, lifesaver. Used it last year, and yeah, it was the best thing ever. One more thing that I am very keen on showing you today is a little life hack that I learned from our own cruise page, and that is magic bands. Now, we've already had magic bands. This is Henry's second magic band. This is my first magic band. And these are magic band pluses. So these are the special ones that Disney started in 2022, I think. And that can be recharged. As you can see, they're rechargeable. This is Henry's second because he lost his first one. And there's a reason why people keep losing them. And I heard on the on our Facebook page, on our cruise page, that there were a couple of people who lost their magic band in port, and that's then an absolute nightmare to get back inside the ship because they didn't have their key to the world card. So nowadays with Disney Cruise Line, you either have your key to the world card, which is basically your box standard run-of-the-mill card that you open your stateroom door with and charge your purchases on, and just like a normal hotel key card, or you have your magic bands. So Disney started magic bands in Walt Disney World and Disneyland. They don't have it in the other parks. So like Disneyland Paris, they don't allow these. They don't have these. They don't have the technology for it. But they do work in the stateside parks, and they now are rolling them out across the ships. Last year on the Disney Dream we didn't have them. This year we do. So I heard also from my friends that they actually link your magic bands from the moment you try to get on the ship if you have them. So you don't link them on your app, which I thought that we had to do. So Walt Disney World has an app. You link your magic band to the app, and then your cards, your entry tickets are on your magic bands. Doesn't work like that with DCL. You just show your magic band, and they have a little technology majiggy where they link your stateroom to the magic band, and that's it. But what happens when you lose your magic band, right? You don't want to lose it. That's where I'm trying to get to. So one of my friends, Kat, thank you so much for the top tip, said you need to get some straps so to keep the magic band together. So just to show you, I don't know if you can. So you've got these little dots, you see them? And then you've got the little holes. The dots go into the holes like that. Yeah? Problem is, these come out extremely easy. It's not like the wristband of an iWatch or something that keeps on. These come out extremely easy. Now, my friend Kat said you need to get one of these. These are little, what do you call them? Silicone fasteners. Just very simple. You get one in a color of your magic band maybe, because you don't want it to stand out. What you do is you shimmy it around like this. And it's a little bit finicky in the beginning, but you get to it how it works. You close your magic band, hang on, like this. So now it's closed. Can you see it? Yeah. And then you've got your little fastener, and you fastened it around, and it stays on. It's magic. Disney magic. So yeah, Disney needs to do something about these magic bands to fasten them better, because, you know, a lot of people are losing theirs. And if you are in port and you still have to get onto the ship, you don't have your key to the world card with you, it's not a pleasant situation, right? So don't necessarily want to do that. We are ready to actually do some laundry. Well, I've already done the laundry. What I need to do is actually fold the laundry and start packing it away. So we've got, I haven't done laundry folding in the last 2 weeks for the sole reason that I knew that I was going to start packing this weekend. So my laundry basket at the moment is absolutely exploding, and we need to start making a dent in that and then do our suitcases, start packing the suitcases. So let's go upstairs and start doing that. This is what I'm dealing with at the moment. It's 2 weeks of laundry. It's not too awful, but obviously we need to start folding it and doing everything. I've still got some stuff hanging off the banisters as well, and I still got some stuff that needs to be hung up to dry. But yes, there's a lot of stuff here that actually needs to be folded and put away in the suitcases right now. And here we are. We have a near empty drying rack, which will be filled with some laundry that's still in the machine. I've got some basic stuff already in the basket that I'm taking downstairs. And then I have done everything, folded everything over the lot from laundry from the last 2 weeks. And now, let's see if I can turn it around. There you go. Now I am going to fill up my laundry basket and basically take out or put in there what I need for traveling, and all the rest that I don't need just yet, like underwear, that's going back into the cupboard. But yeah, we're going to start filling some suitcases now. Right, I hope this works. The first dress that I want to show you is something that I found on Etsy from this really lovely lady. Again, the link will be in the website. I'm sorry, I'm getting really tired. It's now, what time is it? It's nearly 5 o'clock. I've been going non-stop today, so this lovely dress from Etsy, and it's got the Mickey and Minnie from Mickey's Runaway Railroad, which is a really lovely ride in Hollywood Studios, in Walt Disney World and in Disneyland. Got this dress. I was wearing my mini bound last year for the picture with Mickey and Minnie in their original costumes, but I think I'll be wearing this one this time around because I really love it. Then I've got something from Shein. Sometimes I do buy things from there, which is basically a warmer version, and I'll show it this way, a warmer version of my my mini bound, which is normally a skirt. I'll show you that in a minute. But the skirt with the top is quite cold, and I was actually thinking of wearing this on my embarkation day, so it's a little bit warmer with some tights underneath. It's gonna be perfect. Obviously it's going to be Halloween when we're on the boat, so I was actually thinking of taking this one with me. I found this one in Walt Disney World last year, and it's got the Haunted Mansion wallpaper print, which is fantastic. I love it. Then the next one is something that I found on Etsy also last year, or maybe the year before even, and it's my Loki dress, my Loki outfit. Absolutely love it. So this one is definitely coming with us. Again, it is Halloween, which means the Halloween dresses will be happening. This is actually a Loungefly dress, so I've also got the accompanying ears and the Loungefly itself, which I had first actually. So I found this dress very randomly in Celebration, Florida, in a little shop on the high road there, and this is basically the same one as the ears and the Loungefly. Now, where are those accompanying ears? I'll show you actually. Look at these, they're so brilliant. Anyway, let's keep going. One dress that I absolutely and totally adore, because it's basically my childhood in a dress, the Main Street Electrical Parade dress, which I love so much. It even has the, hang on, can you see this? Main Street Electrical Parade on the ribbon. I have to take this one. I've also got the accompanying ears and the lounge fly. Now the next one is also amazingly brilliant. This is my Pirate Night costume, and maybe you can see from the dress who I'm going to be. I'm going to be Smee, you know, the pirate from Peter Pan, and I've got some accompanying ears that are coming. The lady who made them is bringing them on the boat, and it's got like the same kind of stripes, so it's gonna be lovely. Ah yes, next dress. That's a Shein again. Don't have many from Shein, but sometimes I do. A very normal little dress thingy, and I am going to style this with these two things. So with the waistband and with the little star wand. And maybe you can see who I'm going to be. Have a guess. Have you guessed yet? I'm going to the what they call on the ship the Royal Gathering, which is basically a moment where all the princesses are coming together, and I'm going to dress myself up as the fairy godmother, because I think I've got the age now to be able to do that. So I'm going to wear a little fairy godmother Disney bound with a little bow tie thingy and a little wand, and Bob's your uncle. It's gonna be fantastic. Now, the next thing I want to show you is my summer mini band. So I've got the skirt, the little leotard with it, that's coming with us for sure, but that's more for when it's warmer. Then we have let's have a quick look, another little Disney band, which is the Donald Duck Disney band, and I believe it's this way. Is it this way? Yes, I think so. Yes. So it's got the white and the blues in Mickey's colors, obviously, and then I'm now making a mess. We also have, oh yes, we also have the Daisy mini band, which is slightly different again with the white skirt, but now we've got the pink and the little purple one bow. So there we go. And then last but not least, I want to show you this one. You just saw the black leotard, and now we've got this skirt, which is basically my Ursula Disney band. So I am going as Ursula as well, which I think is fantastic. And now we have one more petticoat to show you. Maybe two, no, one's enough. You've seen the first dress that I showed you with Mickey and Minnie. This is the petticoat that goes underneath that. And then, obviously, we got a couple of ears to take with us. So we definitely have the Halloween one. We've got Daisy one, which are from Etsy, and I absolutely adore them. What else are we going to take? Let's have a look. These are the new Loki ears, which came out from Shop Disney this year, and I absolutely adore them. They are slightly different from the previous iteration of Loki ears. These are the previous ones, these are the new ones. I actually prefer the new ones, so I'm going to take those. Which ones am I not taking? So I am obviously taking my mini ears. Maybe I'll wear them, hang on. Ah, there go my glasses. There you go, mini ears. We have these. I think I will wear, I will take them because I have an entire outfit with the same print. Probably for like lookout key. I don't think I'll be taking these. Nope. I'm not taking these. Not taking these, not taking these. I am taking these. These are my Donald ears. Oh yes, so I'm actually, so I showed you the Donald outfit with the blue tie, but I think I'm going to put the red bow on it because that matches. Matchy moments. So yeah, so these are the ears I'm taking with me. It's not too many actually. So we've got Minnie, Donald, Halloween, Daisy, Loki, and a regular pair, and I've got the Smee ones coming up, so it's not too bad this year, I would say. I think some people might absolutely disagree with me, but I think I'm doing very lightweight today. So yeah, let me tidy some stuff up, and then I'm going to take you guys downstairs with me. Whew, I need a drink. I got everything downstairs. So yeah, that was a lot. What do we have? We have the regular clothes, all the lounge flies that we're taking, the Disney bounds, all the stuff that I showed you on the table, obviously our bags, and more Disney bounds. And now we just need to pack this. But first I'm going to have a drink, and then we get this sorted. You might actually think, how on earth is she going to fit everything in a suitcase? I'm going to show you in a minute. And also, can you guess how many lounge flies I'm taking? Or maybe not. Let's have a look. Hang on. Let's do it this way. So, lounge flies. We've got 6 lounge flies this time. Our Minnie, Ursula, Halloween, Peter Pan for our Pirate Night, the Main Street Electrical Parade one, and the Loki one. I think that's plenty. And the way that we do things is that we put all the Disney bounds in the lounge flies. So that's how I do it. I look which Disney bounds and which ears I want to take, then take the corresponding lounge fly if I have a lounge fly. So not for everything I have lounge fly yet. And then we stuff it inside lounge fly. So we use the lounge fly as a packing cube. And this little one wants to go outside for a second. So let me do that first. And there we go. So our mini bound is in there. So this is the summer mini bound actually. It's all in there in the lounge fly with the corresponding ears. You close it and you put it in the suitcase. There we go. First bit of the suitcase is completely done. All the lounge flies with the Disney bounds. And I have the petticoat for my formal night dress, stashed underneath that. So that fits. Now we just need to do this side. As you can see, everything is coming along now. I also have a smaller suitcase that I pack. And I'll explain really quickly why I do the things that I do. So I pack a little suitcase for the 2 days that are pre-travel day and travel day. So this is going to be my outfit for pre-travel day. So I take this out when we travel, put it on, and then I'll put other stuff in this gap basically. And that other stuff is mostly medication and my wash bag basically. So like makeup and stuff like that. And then obviously for the night before I cruise, I have a pair of fleece pajamas and some nice warm like socks because in Southampton it will be cold. Obviously enough underwear and socks for the 2 days, but also for the first day on board of the ship, because you don't really want to start, you know, in the morning when you get up going, oh no, I need stuff, and then you're going to rummage through your big bag, and then you think, oh, I'm going to start unpacking everything, and then, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a nuisance. So this bag, by all means, the first thing I'll do is just shove it under the bed, and the stuff that I really need is just in here. So if this is the pre-travel day outfit, this is the travel day outfit. So this is the the winter mini bound that I was talking to you about. The only thing that I don't have in here is my fleece tights that go underneath it. They're in the wash at the moment. Henry is so helpful in hanging all of that stuff up. And then for the first day on board the ship, I have this little outfit, which is actually bought from last year on the ship. And, you know, that's just for in the morning, just to get your bearings, maybe some breakfast, before, you know, again, all hell breaks loose and you start unpacking and stuff like that. So this is what I do for the first couple of days. It's just this little bag, and that's why I've got the backpack as well, so I can put like the laptops and stuff in there, so I don't have to worry with this bag. What I'm also going to do is, you know, I talked to you about all our magnets and our banners and stuff. I'm going to put these in the little carry-on bag as well, because I, again, don't want to rummage in the big suitcase to hang everything up on the first day. Shall we have a look at how much this weighs? Oh my goodness. Up. This is going to be a super heavy case this time around. There we go. It's 22. And then our table was all, you know, clear again and nice. There you go. Wow, I am tired. What's the time now? Let's have a look. It is 6:30. I started at midday with the whole packing malarkey and tidying and everything. Let's mute that for a second. So yeah, sitting down now. I am well tired. I'm well tired. But I would say we are 80% ready to travel. I still need to put some underwear, obviously, in the suitcases. What else do we need? We will need our wash bags, of course. Those kind of small bits and pieces that still needs to be done. Still have some laundry to do, obviously, like always. But that will go in as and when, but the most is in. So I hope that you really enjoyed this vlog, and that you find it a little bit interesting in how we pack, especially for a longer trip on a cruise and for a longer trip away from home as well. This one has been not a happy camper today. He actually peed on the couch when he saw that the suitcases came out. Bless him. I think he knows what's coming. But our house sitters are going to be great and he'll love them equally. But yeah, I think I am going to call it a day today. I really hope you enjoyed the vlog. I enjoyed making it, but I'm very tired now and I'll probably do some editing now. If you did like this vlog, can you please thumbs it up? And if you feel like it, you can also subscribe to our vlog, to our channel actually, which is always a really good idea. At the moment of filming, we have 1,973 subscribers. And we are secretly hoping that we would get to 2,000 subscribers by the time we go to the cruise, so in 20 days. Okay, see you soon. And that soon will be on our pre-travel day. So take care. Bye.